Hello! Hello, my sweet friends. I'm back. I never went away. It's so great to see you. It's great to be here in the same place, but in a different place. And look at how many of you are already here. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Jen Coffey here to share with you big news that a lot of you have already heard. Exciting news for me, and I hope for you as well, especially if you are a QVC lover. Mega especially if you are a Christmas in July, in June lover. And especially if you've just been following my journey, and my heart is so full seeing all of these so sweet comments already. Thank you so much for the welcome back. Put this in a nutshell real quick for those of you who don't know. I am coming back to QVC in a new but familiar role. And I say new but familiar in that I'll be in front of the cameras again. I'll be chatting with you again. I'll be seeing all of my sweet friends at QVC again. It's only been 6 months, but it feels like ages. And I say that it is new because I get to come back with one of my all-time favorite brands and one of my all-time favorite humans at QVC, Harry Slatkin and Homeworks. And I've shared this already with so many of you in video that I posted before, but I was candidly, frankly, picky about with whom I was going to return, if I was going to return. And if I couldn't return with a brand that, and again, always to be clear, every brand there, so important, so high quality. But we all have different aspects of our personality that we feel aligns with certain companies and brands and products that we use. And Harry and I clicked when he first came to QVC. But as I got to know his brand, I realized this is something that really aligned with just my own personal beliefs, which is that every single breath that we take is a gift from God. Every single moment that we share with families is luxury in its own right, whether or not it's expensive or exotic. And the way that this brand celebrates the holidays, celebrates new seasons, celebrates intimate dinners and moments, it was a no-brainer. And everybody on this team is just so full of joy and excitement, especially for this today's special value, which I'm going to get to in a moment. So just kind of giving you a quick life update, not that you came here for that, but I've had a lot of questions. And if you're here on my page, it's because you've followed my journey just as much as I follow yours. Many of you have asked if I'm still moving to Atlanta. And the answer is yes. It's actually just outside of Atlanta. We make the official, semi-full-time transition in early July. And from there, I'll be going back and forth. So when I'm not at home in Atlanta, I will be back here in Pennsylvania for a number of reasons. A, because I'm coming back with Harry Slatkin and Homeworks. And B, because my daughter lives not far now. So she works at a hospital here. I'm so proud of her. And I couldn't imagine just up and leaving. And I mean, I would be coming back every few weeks just to see her anyway. So yes, still moving to Atlanta. Follow the chaotic journey that is traveling for 12 hours with a cat in your car in just a couple of weeks. And the other question that I saw a lot was, wait, why are you coming back to QVC? And I get that. And I actually answered earlier, I believe it was a gentleman on my Facebook who had asked. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to be very open and honest with you. Leaving QVC was a choice that I made that to this day I know was the right move, because I wanted to spend kind of a sabbatical enjoying my new marriage. And in order to really just immerse myself in those first few months of finding the love of my life as husband and wife, I made the call to take some time for me and him. And it ended up being actually the most perfect decision because, oops, he gets his dream job. He's got to go to Switzerland for, ended up being almost 8 weeks. And I don't know how I would have managed that if I wasn't able to go with him for at least half the time. And I ended up there for about 6 weeks. So I'm really glad, actually, that all worked out perfectly. Doesn't it always? But I love what I do, and I love live TV, crazy as that may sound. And I love sharing stories and experiences. And I knew that would happen in my life, whether it was at QVC or in some other capacity, even if it meant just rambling on my podcast with you, which I'll still be doing. So I hope that kind of answers some of the questions that you may have had, insignificant though they are, though, in the grand scheme of things, which is, we're back for Christmas in July. And although I know technically we're probably not supposed to divulge too much information about our today's special values before they launch, I have the all clear from Harry to share with you that today's special value kicks off at midnight. As much as I would love to give you an item number and a link, and trust me, I will do that all day tomorrow, in your face, constantly giving you the opportunity to shop. I don't have that item number yet because it's not live on the website. So just taking a second to say again, thank you for all of you who have said, great collaboration. You and Harry are both pure joy. Thank you so much, Shell, for saying that. He really is, and I can't wait to just bask in that good energy again and see what kind of antics he's going to be up to on the air. Tony says, welcome back, congratulations. Thank you so much. So happy that you're right. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Are you guys ready to talk about the scents in the today's special value? First things first, especially for the big Homeworks fans, the whole value situation on this is bonkers. And when I'm on the air with you in a guest capacity, obviously I won't be chatting too much about like price and shipping, but I'm going to do it now. It's a set of 2 4-wick candles. The 4 wicks that you know burn for up to 55 hours. Only you get 2 of them. So you are going to be getting 2 of the 4-wick candles for under $40. And with free shipping, Harry, if we don't already have a free shipping dance, we need to work on that, right? And we'll practice it, we'll choreograph it, and we'll be doing that all day long. So those of you who love your free ship, as do I, time to get into the scents. You get 2 of them. And if you don't hear us say this enough tomorrow, and I hope you will, lock in auto delivery. But Jen, I thought auto delivery was just for like food and beauty. But wait, there's more. For these candles, if you order your favorite scent, you will then get another in August. I'm going to let you know the scents for that shortly. You'll get another set, same price, free shipping, in October. And you will get another in December. So you'll get 2, 2, 2, and 2. You don't have to do a thing. And if you want to gift those, awesome. And don't forget, Christmas in July return policy. You're not going to need it, but just in case you change your mind, you've got until the end of January. Shall we? Okay. Hey, Mark! I love seeing all my friends pop up. Mark, I miss you so much. If I don't run into you in the hallways, I'll be very upset. And if I do run into you in the hallways, I'm going to knock you down with the world's biggest hug. Okay, here we go. First up. I'm choosing what I think is probably, now my mouth's watering, one of Harry's favorites. I'm guessing. I'll ask him in person. But for my gourmand lovers, for those of you who love walking into your home, your room, your kitchen, and instantly feeling your shoulders relax because it's like being back home in Mama's kitchen while she's cooking or baking. It's Cookie Caramel Crunch, my friends. This is the gourmand's dream come true. Fresh baked cookies, crystallized brown sugar, melted caramel, not just vanilla, but Madagascar vanilla, bergamot, sandalwood, patchouli. It's exotic, it's romantic, and it's that ooey gooey caramel plus warm brown sugar and a melt in your mouth cookie all rolled into one. And what do I love so much about Harry's Gourmands? I personally am not the person who can burn a candle that smells like straight up sweetness, like you feel like you're getting a cavity. It's not like that. You know, it warms up and gives you that cozy, romantic feeling inside while at the same time making your mouth water. And the beautiful plaid design on this one I think is so chic and timeless, right? Because it means you can be burning this right now, burning it during fall, burning it in Thanksgiving, Christmas. Might want to get a few. You get 2. All right, set of 2. All right, next up. Can I just go straight? Is it too early for me to go to my favorite? I don't care. All right. Thank you, Christelle, who says free ship. Yeah, I'm going to come up with some kind of... Josie Marin used to always have her free shipping dance, so I'm going to have to come up with mine. Okay. Look, I'm probably not supposed to declare a favorite, but all bets are off. And honestly, if I told you I didn't have a favorite, you would know that I was lying. Because anything that brings in the scent of the Christmas tree, the scent of pine, I'm all about it. There is, and this is just me personally, oh my gosh, there's no fragrance that makes me feel like a joyful little girl on Christmas Eve more than the scent of evergreen pine. This is called Cypress and Fir. It's my favorite. I'm calling it early. I don't think it's gonna last. I don't think any of them are gonna last, but my guess is this will be one of the first to go. Cypress and Fir, that's fresh cypress. Palo Santo. Do you all know what Palo Santo is? My yogis do, right? Because you burn Palo Santo to clear the energy in your home. But it's actually in the same family as, how appropriate, frankincense and myrrh. Amber warms it up. Fir balsam, that's the Christmas tree scent. But it's not just in your face pine sap. It's so much deeper than that. So it means you can burn it before Christmas. If you can hold out as long as to wait until Christmas, that's awesome. But you know me, I'm listening to Christmas carols all year long, so you get to. All right. This is so fun that I get to tell you all about a Today's Special Value before it launches. To not get in trouble. Let's see, Map04 says, hey Jen, love the Christmas tree scent. You know I do too. I'm gonna have to get some multiple sets. Okay, this is the one, this one right here. Snowy Mountain Air. Do you see that? And that beautiful blue label? This is the one that makes me think of Colorado. And that's my happy place. That's where I always go when I feel like I need to hit my reset button. And yes, Kim Jerry 462 asks, are you going to be working with Harry from now on? As long as he'll have me. Yes. It's a brand that I want to be aligned with as long as I can. And so yes, you'll see me during Christmas in July. You'll see me a ton on QVC2 and all through the holidays and into spring and much more exciting things to come in the world of body care as well. So stick around. Okay, Mountain Air. Well, if I say Mountain Air though, does Mountain Air have a scent? It absolutely does. You know what it's like if you've ever, whether you've been in the mountains or not, when you first go out on that crisp, cold winter's day, not the kind of cozy, chilly autumn one, but that cold winter day where it feels like the air itself has been baptized and it's just brand new and crisp. And you breathe it in and you get that cold deep down in your lungs. How do you make a scent smell cold? Here's how Harry does it. Frozen holly, mint leaves, that gives it that coldness. Alaskan cedarwood, but there's also citrus like white grapefruit and warmness like tree moss. It really is like the first time you go out into the snowy mountain air. This is a year-round one for sure. Have I said that with everyone? Oh, too bad. All right, maybe you want to mix and match and do the reds and greens. Get 2 sets of each, right? Because you get 2. This is officially our buyer's favorite, right? So if you're going with the red label, Nordic Holly Berry. So good. P.S. Do I spy an exclusive and new gold lid and label? All right, buyer favorite. If you are a Homeworks collector, you're very familiar, I'm sure, with Mistletoe Magic. If you love Mistletoe Magic, lock this one in. In my humble opinion, it is the most sophisticated of all the scents. You've got red holly berries, frosted eucalyptus, sweet pine, cinnamon spice, but also lavender, vanilla, jasmine. That's the sophisticated part, right? So you get that berry scent, but then you feel almost like you want to turn it into an oil to put on your wrists. It's that alluring. That's why I came up with the body care line. Okay, let's move on down. I don't want to just narrow this down to boys and girls, but I got to tell you, this scent right here, I'm calling it Cozy in a Candle. It is clove and spruce. And when I say I don't want to just make this all about boys and girls, I think this is the masculine one of the bunch. I think this is that. Actually, I'm going to quote our scent specialist with Homeworks, Tom. He said, it's like the scent of a clean-shaven man. Ooh, why does that sound naughty? It's true. Burn this one if you want to de-stress. All right, so obvious notes in there: clove, spruce, but we've got rosemary, tree moss, pine needle, freesia for sweetness, and that creamy scent of sugared tonk bean. So yeah, this is the one that makes me think date night, but it also makes me think autumn, right? So again, not just Christmas time. You're going to be so grateful for that because it's going to be coming to you well in advance of the holidays. 2 of them for under $40. So good. All right, back to gourmand. We already talked about caramel cookie crunch. Let's get in though. Look how pretty that is in the yellow sparkly gold. Vanilla almond cream. Okay, how do I describe this? We've all made cupcakes. If you have a kid, you've definitely made cupcakes because they needed them at the last second before they went to school. But have you ever made them from scratch? And I know a lot of you have, right? The kitchen smells different when you make them from scratch. You can smell the vanilla. And if you add almond extract, you smell the almond. It fills the whole room. And then when the kitchen gets warm, you feel like it's the safest place in the world, right? This has decadent vanilla cream, crushed pistachio, sugared almonds, creamy sandalwood. Did you know that the team works with expert flavorists to make sure? Wouldn't you love to be a flavorist? Okay, next life. They work with flavorists to make sure that what you're smelling matches the flavor that hits your tongue. And that's why it takes dozens of essential oils to make these scents feel real and connect what's happening here with what happens here. That's why we're so excited to have this as our today's special value. Oh, don't let me forget, auto delivery. Okay, so let's say you choose, for example, caramel cookie crunch for your today's special value. You use the auto delivery option. You're going to have to choose that on QVC.com. It's an option for you when you go to order, or if you call in, just tell them I want the auto delivery. When that happens, and I got my notes here because I want to make sure I get the scents right for you. In August, you get chai pumpkin latte. It's the pumpkin latte you don't have to wait in the line at Starbucks to get. In October, you get mistletoe wishes. That has mistletoe, juniper berries, eucalyptus. So good. And then in December, because we're already in it, and you want to get ready for a brand new year, wait till you see the label on this one. It's black and gold. It's so chic. It's called After Midnight. And that one has spiced almonds, cinnamon bark, vanilla praline, and cashmere musk. Oh, okay. Auto delivery is your best friend. Someone asked if I would post my schedule. I absolutely will. Of course, it kicks off at midnight. Harry will be there. Then I join in the 9 a.m. hour. And in the 9 a.m. hour, we're going to be talking about things like the hand soaps and advent calendar. It's back. And body scrubs and car air fresheners and home scents that come in the reed diffusers. So many options in the Today's Special Value and more. All right. So I'll be joining in the 9 a.m. hour. And then I'm going to join again in the 8 p.m. hour. Hopefully we'll still have the Today's Special Value by then. But if history is an indicator, that might not be the case. But I'll be popping in as well on social media. So I've got a live stream that I'll write all this down. I've got a live stream at 4 p.m. I've got on QVC. I've got TikTok stream that is at 6 p.m. I'm going to be up in your face all day long. And then I've got a slew of QVC2 shows on Monday. I'm back. And I'm so excited. Even more excited now that I get to, yes, electric plugs. Girl, it's all there tomorrow. So my suggestion is to click on the TSV tomorrow, order the auto delivery, and then see all the suggested items that pop up. And also search Slatkin on QVC.com so you can see all the newness. Are these candles only fragranced with essential oils, meaning no endocrine disruptors? So we are using 15 to 20 essential oils It is clean. It is vegan. It's cruelty-free. All right. So I hope that answers the question that you're asking. And also, I love the fact that we're giving you options if you prefer not to burn a candle in your home, or if it's for assisted living or for dorm rooms. All right. Thank you so much to all of you. I'm sure there are a bunch of questions that I missed because I was going on and on about all the scents. We will be, Harry's team, myself, monitoring social media throughout the day, answering your questions. If you want to know more about each scent, I'm happy to help. And looking at how many people are still watching this deep in, ooh, Manchester, England. Hello, darling. I'm sure whatever my accent is atrocious and bad. But anyway, that was my attempt. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to my Instagram, my Facebook. I'll give you the item numbers, everything you need. But most importantly, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I shared this in my podcast and I mean it. Hanging out with me for all my years at QVC made me feel like I was home in a city and a town in which I had no friends at the time. And you were my friends and continue to be. And any opportunity I can have to get in front of you again and talk about positive things and things that make us laugh and smile, like that's important. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much, everybody. Tune in at midnight. I'll see you tomorrow at 9. Let's see. Jen Joe, how do we get the candles? QVC.com. It will be right on the homepage. It kicks off at midnight. Scroll down on the homepage until you see the image of the candles. Click, order. It's on its way. I'm on my way. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.